Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Luxor. So, I have a bit of an announcement. I got a new PC. Got the gaming one with all the lights and whatnot. So, before we get into the nitty-gritty, how are all of you guys doing today? You doing good? Hope so. Hope you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. And I hope that there's good vibes all around. Aw, I don't want to waste that. Now, the January cold air has shriveled up my nostrils, and the airflow is restricted, so we'll just have to work with that. So anyway, my laptop was kind of on its last leg. It still worked, but the battery would not go above 3%. And I kind of took that as a sign of like, oh, I gotta get a new system. And so, one trip to Best Buy later, and I got this baby. Now, I don't know if it looks any different on your end, but on my end, graphics are way enhanced, everything's like blown up, like everything's a lot bigger. It's like I'm in the cinema playing a game. Pretty dang cool. Easily the biggest purchase I've ever made. I think I got this a couple weeks ago, and I am enjoying the absolute crud out of it. Now, it turns out on my old computer, I recorded way more videos than I realized. So a couple options I have, I could take a USB, and I could make a few trips, plug it in, get some videos off of there, put it on this computer. Or somebody at work who's good with computers said what I could do is plug the laptop into the new computer and transfer everything all at once. But if you plug it into the wrong port, you'll fry both the computers. So it's kind of like when you eat plants in the wild. Unless you know 100% what you're doing, don't do it. So, this is the first video that I posted using the new computer. So in regards to the old one, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to make any more videos on the old one. I'm just going to upload them from there. And then eventually migrate all the way over here. At most, I might just edit a couple videos I still have on the old computer. But other than that, all I'm gonna do is just upload and get rid of them. And then slowly I'll be making more videos on this one. Also, don't know if you can tell, but I got a new mic. This computer did not have a mic built into the thing, so I bought an external one. It does sound better than the old one, but I want to know what you guys think. Let me know. That was a lucky shot. And thankfully all the games were able to transfer over quite nicely. The really old games, like Zuma and Sanitarium, those data did get erased. But everything else, success. I just realized we're playing on a dead guy. That's disrespectful! What are they doing? And it's an Egyptian dead guy? You're asking for all kinds of curses and diseases. I'm gonna wake up and it's gonna be like when SpongeBob tried to get into the Salty Spittoon. Patrick was pretending to get beat up. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get a visit from the frickin' Grave Gang at 3 AM. Well, what's done is done. We'll just hope for the best. Also, from what I hear, Indiana is getting absolutely pounded with snow. Several inches worth of snow. I have lots of family in Indiana, so I am very worried. And if you reside in Indiana, if you can help it, just try not to go out. Stock up on lots of canned foods, and just try to wait it out. My thoughts and condolences to all those in Indiana who were impacted by the snow. Hopefully everybody gets through unscathed. Time to shatter. Also, like I said in the last Luxor video, we are skipping the puzzles because they do not change, and I just don't like it. Skip. Pharaoh's Water Garden. Bring it on, you bugs. So yeah, this is the first new computer video that I will be uploading. Let me know if you can tell the difference, because it probably won't show up like if you're watching on a phone or TV. Not quite sure how the laws of input to output works. Especially with games like this, the bigger frame really helps. Are these bugs even trying? Or am I just that good? I keep forgetting about these little bird things. So, I'm actually doing something pretty ambitious. I started a few days ago. I believe I'm on day 5. I started Thursday. I'm doing a 30-day no fast food challenge. So obviously like McDonald's, Burger King, but I'm also including delivery/takeout. So Pizza Hut, Wingstop, Jimmy John's, that's all off the table. No pun intended. Now you might be thinking, Matt, you love fast food. You know, why would you do that? Well, I'm actually trying to help Mimosa from Burrito Horn quit vaping. So, a lot of people at my work love nicotine. They can't get enough of that stuff. And only one person smokes traditional cigarettes. Everybody else does vapes. Or some people call them boxes. But you know, the e-cigarettes. And the story of how she got into vaping is, when you think about it, it's really, really sad. So she was at work one day, and one of her friends was on Tinder and found that her boyfriend had a profile on there. And she was very distraught, very heartbroken, you know, started crying while making tacos. And then, this asshole, not her boyfriend, some other dude, comes up to the counter. I forget exactly what the problem was, but it was something super trivial, like, you know, the wrong kind of meat or not enough sauce. He starts, like, yelling at her, just laying into her. Yo, this is a respectable establishment, my food's supposed to be right, blah, blah, blah. Like, just being a real dickwad. And not as bad as that guy, but a few other customers were also yelling at her. So long story short, she was having a real bad day. Now our GM is the biggest vapor of all vapors. He's always puffing. He's the big bad wolf. He's always puffing and puffing. And she goes up to him. She's like, hey, I need a little bit of that. I need a hit. Now before this point, she wasn't really vaping. She had only used them a couple of times. And she also has asthma, so it's really just not a good idea to be doing that. And he tries to tell her, like, you have asthma and you're gonna get addicted to it. No, I'm not gonna get addicted to it. And she asked to borrow it a few times, and now we're here, and she's a regular vapor. And also, I'm gonna come in here with a quick PSA. Do not go behind your partner's back and start looking for other alternatives. If it's not working out, just have a conversation and properly end it. You don't need to do all the sneaky shit. Anyway, So I've decided to kind of intervene and try to help her drop the vape. So for some context, way before this, with a coworker that used to work there, she did a 30-day water-only challenge where you can only drink water. And if you messed up, you had to restart. Well, before that challenge, she would drink like soda, coffee, energy drinks like very often. Now, when she did that challenge, she knocked it out of the park, did not have to restart one single time. And after the challenge was over, she said she never really went back. And I can confirm this, because every time I work with her, she drinks almost exclusively water, sometimes cherry Pepsi, but like 99% water. Every once in a blue moon, if it's a rough shift and she's got to wake up, she'll drink a coffee or something. But that's very rare. It's 99%. It's 99% H2O. So I figured, since she saw great success with that, why not do the same for me? So it's a 30-day no vaping challenge, you vape, you restart. But I added an extra wrinkle. For every other restart, she's either got to give me $5, or I made a list of dares on my phone for her to do. So like silly little challenges, like, you know, go walk around the lobby 5 times, or some stupid like that that's gonna humble her. And I haven't told her yet, and sometimes my coworkers watch my videos, so I'm not gonna say it. But if she succeeds, I've got a big surprise for her. So the reason I'm doing the fast food thing is I'm pretty straight edge. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that. So because I don't vape, I figured, you know, maybe I should give something up as well to make it a little more fair. So that's why I settled on fast food. Now, I eat out a little more than I realize. So I take myself out to eat maybe 1 or 2 times a week. But we also have these employee meals at my work, and I do that about 1 or 2 times a week. Now, granted, the employee meal, I'm very restrictive. I only get like 1 or 2 items. So if you want to include that, it's about 2 to 4 times a week that I'm eating fast food. And that's not even including, like, sometimes they'll mess up a burrito, and like, hey, we messed up this item, does anybody want it? So, I'm currently on day 5. Yeah, I'm on day 5. It's a little tricky. I'm definitely missing the Mickey D's, but I'm still prevailing. Now, I modified the challenge slightly, because the plan was to go cold turkey. But what Mimosa is doing, she's going to take an additional week, and she's kind of pacing herself, slowly using the last of her, like, juice. So she's smoking a lot less, and then once she's done with her, once she runs out of nicotine, then she's done for good. So basically slowly weaning herself off of it so the withdrawal isn't as bad. So she's going to start a little later than I'm starting, but the good news is that she is going to start. So we'll see how that goes. And we completed that stage, which means it's the end of the video. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And everybody, I want you to do me a little itsy bitsy favor. Have yourselves a great day.